I'd like to think of something I never thought before. If it doesn't happen right away, I'll think a little more.
What is happening in Hollywood?
I'm a man!
His number is 666.
You're a busy girl. You've got a CD out. You've got a clothing line. You're an ambassador, right? And I don't know how you have time to date Justin Bieber.
Who in their right mind, Kevin, could possibly deny the 20th century was entirely mine?
Like, I went and stayed with this pastor in New York for like 2-3 weeks. And it was uncomfortable for me. Like, I felt like I wasn't good enough to be around these people who are like so-called, perfect.
The singer made headlines earlier this week after canceling his concert tour, with speculation rampant that Bieber wants to focus on his spirituality.
All of it, Kevin!
The Disney movies all along have been tailored for this trauma-based mind control. Their big movie, Fantasia, it's a foundational film that they show when they're programming a child.
Who could possibly deny? Who could possibly deny? Who could possibly deny the 20th century was entirely mine? All of it, Kevin!
The owl is the symbol of Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. Okay, the enlightened ones see themselves as the rulers of the planet.
You're an ambassador, right?
A devastating earthquake has hit Nepal. UNICEF is there working to save and protect children's lives. There isn't a moment to lose. Please help Nepal's children.
Now the ball is in your court.
And protect children's lives. And protect children's lives.
My day job is as the chairman and the co-founder of Thorn. We build software to fight human trafficking and the sexual exploitation of children.
The god of masonry is the phallus.
We build software.
Crowley taught that by accessing alternate universes through sodomy, you can use that energy through this child to live forever. This is a deception. And if you are a Mason, you need to repent of that and get out of it, because it's like a stinking, dead albatross around your neck. And not only is it dragging your Christian walk down if you really are saved, it's dragging your family down and your children down through generational curses.
We build software.
Order out of chaos.
I was just in a weird place, dude.
Yeah.
And I felt it in my soul. I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was growing up. My mom raised me as a Christian. But as I was growing up, there was so many weird Christians that I came across that were just like, I don't think I want to be a Christian.
Yeah.
And then I got to a point where I was so lost. I'm like, let me try to revisit my faith.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
You go to the official UNICEF Masquerade Ball, and this is the UNICEF Masquerade Ball from 2017. Wow, this looks promising. There's some Baphomet horns, and it has all this, and this again. This is from a year ago, so they had Baphomet horns at both places, some tarot cards. It's dark and macabre, and again, unnecessary. Just give the money up. Why do you have to indulge devil's horns? Why have you indulge these ultra wealthy people with this type of crap, right? It's completely unnecessary.
Hi. So, March, Sunday the 8th. That doesn't make sense. Sunday, the 8th of March. It's International Women's Day. This is very exciting. And I hope that you will also be excited, because I am going to be conducting a live Q&A in London, answering your questions about gender equality.
Well, a Hollywood star under attack in a photo flap.
Beauty and the Beast actress Emma Watson is Vanity Fair's latest cover story. One picture of her has many sounding off about feminism. CBS 2's Aaron Logan explains.
A bolero jacket, no bra, showing cleavage. This Vanity Fair picture of Emma Watson has created a lot of backlash for the Beauty and the Beast actress. Critics are saying the picture is hypocritical, undermining her role as an actress and feminist. The popular Hollywood star and UN Goodwill Ambassador is now speaking out, saying she is, quote, quietly stunned and is confused as feminism is about freedom. Freedom.
Instead of 10 commandments, we have 2. Do what thy will and harm none.
You know, Crowley said, do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Is Justin Bieber to Hillsong what Tom Cruise is to Scientology?
No, it's apples and oranges.
Were any of you here when the intro music was being played? Did any of you recognize what it was? Hey, Jonas Brothers, somebody got right. Okay, well, what is my connection with the Jonas Brothers? Okay, there is one, and this is the first time a public announcement. And you see, they're under contract to an entity called DISNEY, Disney.
The Wizard of Oz is one of the programming themes. You know, Alice in Wonderland is another programming theme. And you see these regularly discussed or shown on television.
And I would like to remake my film Mouse Heaven, that's a homage to an early creation of the Disney entity, which is called Mickey Mouse. I'd like to remake it in Real D. Expensive, but if the Disney people ever said okay, I could. Have any of you seen Mouse Heaven? Okay, well, it is a study of the world's best collection of Disney toys and artifacts from 1928 to 1935, when they were at their stylistic peak. And it's a collection of Mel and Eunice Bernkrant in Cold Spring, New York, which is on the river opposite West Point. And they said, sure, bring it back and we'll do it, redo it in 3D. So maybe that'll happen. I'm hoping.
What do you think? Hello, lovely. How do you do?
Well, the BBC isn't the only institution facing allegations about Jimmy Savile. Also carrying out investigations are organisations that cared for some of the most vulnerable people in society, including the most secure hospital in the country. At Stoke Mandeville and Leeds General, Jimmy Savile was given a bedroom and an office. At Broadmoor, Britain's high-security psychiatric hospital, he got his own set of keys.
Crowley taught.
Shall I tell you of a very good fix that I did with a young lady at Buckingham Palace? I was at a reception at Buckingham Palace. That's the place where the Queen lives and Prince.
I know, they keep the Queen there.
And it's not an easy gaff to penetrate. Very, very...
What's that? That an easy...
It's not an easy place to get into. That's right.
Yeah.
So I was at this reception, and there was a very nice lady and gentleman said to me, "My daughter would be so pleased to know that I've met you and this, that and the other." And I said, "Oh yes. Where is she?" And they said, "She's in the back of the car." I said, "What, in the boat?" They said, "No, we've sneaked her in the back of the car so she can say she's been in the palace courtyard." I said, "And you've got her stuck out there?" I said, "Oh, leave it to me." And they went, "No, please don't." And they grabbed her and said, "No, So I went to see Amanda and said, they've got this situation and I'm bringing a friend in. So I said, listen, who's going to object to you? So I said, all right. Now, the palace staff are the most excellent people, right? On the way out, I explained very briefly what I was doing, leave it to us. So I went out into the car park, which is a courtyard inside the palace, and I shouted the young lady's name. Next minute, she's holding my arm, and next minute we're marching up the steps right into the palace. Well, the staff had done it right. The 2 footmen opened the 2 great doors, and inside there were all the majors and the colonels and the household staff. It's a most elegant situation and tremendously rewarding, right? And of course, when she sees this spectacle of the carpet and the people all standing there, and they all give a little graceful dip as she walked by, and she was now hanging onto me like a lifebelt, hanging onto me like a lifebelt. Understand? Right? And we walked up the steps and into the room where the reception was, in a room called the Bow Room. And fantastic luck, Prince Philip, who was a marvellous geezer, happened to be just standing inside the door, parroting to somebody. So I went.
It's a pre-arranged signal, no doubt.
Well, no, there's not a lot of people go inside the palace. People do him. So he's from the butchers, right, like this. See me, and I do the nod, put a kid away. So he doesn't know where this young lady's appeared from, with a long coat on and bumpy jewels, but he has given the beautiful smile, and she's gone, Urgh.
Got a text from Hyder in Oakhampton who just says simply, will Jimmy Savile now be stripped of his knighthood, please?
The mind control makes me sick.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! You can't handle the truth! I want the truth!
There's different, you watch these models and you watch these Hollywood stars, and these women are dressed up as kittens. They can't stay away from the kitten programming, the sexual programming. You know, Alice in Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland.
I want the truth!
So it's just like the symbolism and the occult is kind of always in the peripheral. I am definitely drawn to the occult.
These people that assume that I've never felt pain because I can make joy. The story of Alice in Wonderland was given to me as a kid, and that I had adapted that story as being this kind of like, you know, gatekeeper.
You can't handle the truth!
You have such a strong interior world, but the exterior world you have no control over. And so there's something so vivid about a rainbow because it's so beautiful, but it's like, it's something that's had to come from like insane storm clouds and, you know, like clashes, and it has to be from that.